time to cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare.
Sure,
I mean,
love
come
my
on.
country.
Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking
that's
for
a
it.
man's man.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would
don't
suck.
tell. Works for me.
Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
I should have joined the Texas Air
Hey,
National Guard.
it's
now
me.
That'd be some easy duty.
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
Damn, that drill sarge booted me out of easy company. Now I pulled this lame duck assignment. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. Destroyed entire Korean villages. You think I'm scared?
No, Crypto! Now the humans know you're here. Back to the mothership with you.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's me!
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
Man, I feel like cracking some heads. You know, let off some steam.
Martin was under the water tower talking about preeps, proos, and neckles. What a nerd. I want to become an officer just to sport one of those cool hats.
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles.
Sergeant Smith's getting reamed behind the wall. Again. Guess he should know hula hoop with another man's wife.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more. No, Crypto! Now the humans know you're here. Back to the mothership with you.
You wanna be...
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's
Do I hate
me!
marching? These boots
Good
suck.
point. Try not to kill all of them.
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails at 5 o'clock sharp.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more humans.
Vacuum cleaner salesman made a very compelling pitch.
Martin was under the water tower talking about preeps, proos, and neckles. What a nerd. I want to become an officer just to sport one of those cool hats.
March here, march there, march it yourself, jerk off. All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia?
Sergeant Smith's getting reamed behind the wall again.
Get that dinner party. I'd have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's, if only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast.
I want to be just like Sergeant York. Or Gomer Pyle.
Major Ford always randomly selects the shady Southgate. Jeez, have a heart. It's the freaking desert.
Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
Sounds like your old nemesis Armquist is coming to town. This could be an opportunity for us to remove him from the picture once and for all.
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the general, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
I have a rifle. Her name is Sue. An army of one. I'm so lonely. Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some Reds.
Isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto? It's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked their locations on your radar. We must eliminate them. Discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte.
A 12-inch slide rule and a 166 IQ.
I should get back to work in the West Hangar, but I wouldn't walk near those boxes filled with mines, even if I could see.
Too bad. It's his unlucky day. Brilliant. Oh, now turn and walk away slowly like you can't feel the heat.
Way
My chops, jackasses.
Oh man, that guy stepped right on those mines. Just glad it wasn't me. That's the fourth one this week.
If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind. What do you got? All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia? I love my country. I love my flag.
Oh, that chili's gonna be repeating on me all night long.
Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me.
Draw in the enemy. Make some noise. And when they get close, destroy them all.
Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck. Back to my duties. Throw it dead, little man! Sir, drop the Drop the price. You're permission to Let's do this. You think you can go 15 rounds with me? Here's Johnny. Drop your weapon. You want a piece of this, cupcake? Beg me to. You're going down. Shoot me.
The path to the prototype should be clear, but avoid any men in very dark suits.
Let's do this. It's killer time.
Next on the agenda, stall the human warfare. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
Be careful, you.
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece! Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
Make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Armquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.
saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities?